Hello, I'm Bright Grills, and I'm going to be making a cup of coffee using my jet boil. And while I do that, I want to talk about the film Friday. Ice Cube and Chris Tucker play neighbourhood friends in, I suppose, South Central LA. Now, what's he looking for, you're thinking? Well, I'm looking for my Warrior Princess lighter, which I've just found. So, Ice Cube, who, you know, the much beloved Ice Cube, everybody loves Ice Cube. Chris Tucker, he's been in plenty of other films as well, Chris Tucker. Ice Cube, if you've seen Fist Fight, if you've not seen Fist Fight, go and watch Fist Fight. Ice Cube's in that. He's been in so many films. Boys in the Hood, that was another good one. Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee. Yeah, Friday. So Ice Cube plays a character called Craig, and who's just been given the gooner from his job on the Thursday afternoon. Even though it was his day off, he's been given the gooner. And his friend Smokey, played by Chris Tucker, and it's over the course of a day. Friday is sort of filmed through the course of the day. Craig is hanging out with Smokey for the day because he ain't got no job, he ain't got nothing to do. So Smokey then proceeds to just sit around. He's got this weed he's got to sell for the local drug dealer called Big Worm. But instead of selling it, Smokey's just decided he's just gonna smoke it instead, which leads him into trouble with Big Worm. Which a problem comes up. That problem happens sort of. It's a running theme throughout the film, but you know, Worm sort of turns up and says, "Have you got my money or my weed?" And he's going, "Chill out. Oh, yeah, don't worry." He's just smoked it all, basically. And who's the dad? There's a dad in there. I can't remember what his name is now. I've got some notes, but of course they're no good, are they? So we follow them through the course of the day, and you know, the sort of misadventures through the day. You know, Smokey trying to get hooked up with a young lady who he's not too keen on for whatever reason. You know, we've got Craig's dad shaking him down to go out and get a job because that's important. Obviously, can't have him just sitting around. Can he getting stoned all day long? Meanwhile, we've got Tiny Lister. I say tiny, the fella's enormous, playing a character, the neighbourhood bully called Debo, and Debo just cruises the neighbourhood looking for people to shake down, and just take whatever he wants from people, which of course is obviously not good. This water's just about boiled. I love the jet boil. How quickly that boiled the water for that cup of coffee right there is just remarkable, and it's all in real time as well. So there it is. Look, see the steam, boiling water. Anyway, so yeah, they go through the day. The threat of, because Craig has smoked some of Worm's weed, Craig's now involved in Smokey's problem of Big Worm and the payment. Lost my spoon. Oh, yeah, right, okay. So it follows. They're trying to work out how to get Worm his money, because, you know, and meanwhile Debo is cruising the neighbourhood, picking on people, bullying people, stealing from people. Eventually it all sort of comes to a head when Debo gets involved in domestic violence with his woman, who happens to be the sister of the young lady that Craig is interested in. So they come over to Craig's porch, and then a big row breaks out, and then Craig and Debo get into it. They get into it, and you know, and a fight breaks out. You know, at first Craig is gonna shoot Debo. He's got a gun, and his dad says, "You don't need the gun, son. Just, you know, put him up and get into it." So then Craig and Debo, they get into a fist fight in the street, which sees Craig getting the absolute. For the most part, he gets the worst of it, because, as we all know, Tiny Lister, God rest him, was an absolute monster of a man. He did a turn with the WWE, I think, for a time, a little while. He was involved in a program in the WWF, because it was way back when. So the Tiny Lister was an absolute monster of a man physically. From what I've read online and I've looked into, he was actually a really nice guy, really sort of gentle giant in all senses of the word. So, but physically, to look at, he was a very physically imposing man. So to see Craig getting sort of done over and sort of beaten up and everything, and then right at the last minute, of course, Craig he comes up and he sort of wins. He wins the fight. Now, this film's been out 30 years. If you've not seen it, then that's on you. Do you know what I mean? Because that's not a spoiler after 30 years. If it come out yesterday and I went to the cinema to watch it and now I'm talking about it, that's a spoiler. A 30-year-old film. So it explores the themes of friendship and you know, let's have a quick look at my notes here. Yeah, friendship, responsibility, community, and the challenges of everyday life in a tough neighbourhood. So Friday, and then there's two other films after that sort of, it's like a trilogy. It's like a trilogy. But Friday is definitely a great film to watch. You know, I bought it on Prime again. I bought it on Prime, and I've got it on DVD, of course, because it's always good to have a physical backup of things. So yeah, Friday, Chris Tucker, Ice Cube, Tiny Lister. The guy, the fellow who plays Craig's dad, I can't think of his name, but he's really good. God rest him. Spectacles, testicles, wallet and watch. Good actor. You know, he was in lots and lots of films. He was one of those faces that's been in so many different things over the years. So, ow, that's hot. I put my hand on top of the jet boil and I did it again just to demonstrate, even though you can't see it. So that happened. So yeah, Friday, give it a watch, stream it, buy it on DVD, do what you think's best, and let me know what you think. If you've seen it, if you haven't, if you've got plans to, whatever. So, right, well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.